Okay, so hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to do a thumbnail like the ones I do. So I'm currently making my newest edit thumbnail and I just have some images saved from the actual anime that I might want to use for like the main character or like the background, and I think I'll use him as like the main focus and then probably use the other image as a background image. So I want to erase the background of this image, so I'm gonna go online and go to background image remover, remove background image. It's free, so why not use it. Have the image, I don't know why it appears like that. There we go, choose that image. Just adjust the little bits. Okay, so I'm gonna get the image, put it onto my project, lower the quality real quick, and we're just gonna make a bunch of tracks for what I need. The last one is gonna be one above, because on the very bottom I always put a black solid down. So if I wanted to lower the opacity, it actually just goes black instead of transparent, so I want it. So I'm gonna lower the opacity of that anyway. And then in between the PNG that we have is gonna be like the images in the background, but first we're just gonna deal with the character. So I'm gonna duplicate the character PNG. I hope you like the Gojo thing, even though it's Utah. I feel betrayed. Go away, Utah. Kidding. Okay, so I'm adding uni.ecto to make it warpy. If you don't have uni, you can just add warp bubble or whatever you want. I take away all the glow settings and turn them all down, then I just mess with the distortion. That's fairly fine. Then I'm gonna add tritone. What was the theme color for my last recent video? It was blue, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was blue. Yeah, it was blue. I guess we can do green. Bluey green, maybe even a turquoise. Turquoise is a nice color, so I'm just changing it to that. Playing around with the midpoint. Yep. Now I'm gonna go hue. Then up the saturation of the blue or turquoise. Then go to Ignite Superglow. Go. Okay, I don't want it too much. Lower the radius. Up the midpoint so it's only dark areas. If there's too many white spots, just take the white color and put it as, well, the color you want. Like that. There we go, adjust it. Now, lens blur. And what I think I'm going to do is insert an adjustment track, or you can do an adjustment event, whichever you want, then add the lens blur on the adjustment track. So it will do the background, but it'll also do whatever image I place underneath the adjustment track. So I'm going to do that. Okay, then add the background images. So I think I want, I guess, his crying face. And real quick, I'm just gonna key out the blue. with BCC two-way color. Grab the blue. I just want to key it out. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Now, unsolo that. We're just gonna move it over here. Maybe zoom it in so it's on his eye. I don't know, that might be too much. I'll change it maybe. Later, I want his eye to be up here. Okay, and then add the second image. This one. I'm not gonna key out this one, I'm just gonna move it where I want it. So there's fine. And then I'm gonna mask it. Mask. With Bezier masking. So it's like halfway. And then I'm just gonna feather it out. Okay. Now on both of these I'm gonna add Luma. Dissolve Luma. So I can kind of dissolve it into the background. So I'm gonna up the softness by a lot. Then just kind of blend it in with the background the way I want to. I'm gonna do the same with the other image. There we go. And now I'm actually gonna add, oh, I can, Ignite Sphere or Warp Fisheye, whatever you want to do. But Ignite Spherical Warp, which is basically fisheye, but I like the way this one looks better. The fisheye, and then zoom it out a bit. Actually, we'll just keep it like that. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Now I'm gonna add... Actually, I'm gonna add halftone later. But now I'm gonna add the text, so I'm gonna create 2 new tracks. And it's called Reflections Neighborhood, so I'll probably put Reflections at the back. But we have to get the text first, so titles text. Just in case this crashes, I'm going to save it. Okay, Reflections. I'm going to use the font I used in the edit, which was Strange Tales. Kind of gives like a woody, well, fairy tale vibe to me anyway. So I'm going to add that. And what I'm going to do is add another track and parent both of these 2 tracks to the top one. You'll see why later, but right now I'm going to add Ignite Spherical. Make it so it curves however much I want it to. And then I'm going to make it go upwards. Move the center up. There we go. And if I think I might want the words to be a bit more like bigger. So I'm just gonna get Warp Transform and stretch it up a bit. There we go. Now I'm gonna duplicate it. Or, well, copy and paste. Don't duplicate, just copy and paste. Put it as outline. Make the text color transparent. So we have an outline and we have a normal color. So I'm gonna go onto the text. Put it as a green color. I suppose. Yeah, that looks okay. Go texture flux. Multiply. That looks good. Now I'm gonna add gradient to the outline text. Multiply. And I just want to make it like the text have a gradient itself. I'm gonna make the end color the green color. There we go. And then now I'm gonna add drop shadow to the parented track. Put it above composite. And now it's on the text. Now I just want to position it where I want it to with the arrow keys. Yep, there we go. Now we're gonna add glow. Drag it above, drag it behind the drop shadow so the drop shadow is in front, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Up the threshold. Actually, put the threshold back down. Go to tint. And put the tints to a turquoise colour. Gonna put too much, lower it. Okay. Now I'm gonna drag the one with the PNG character above. So it's like this. I'm gonna get blur curves on the parented track. Just so I can make the text a bit bigger because it looks kind of small right now. Maybe keep it like that, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna bring it down because I'm gonna have black bars behind the character, which I'm gonna add now. So I said behind the character, so the PNG character is at the top. I'm gonna add black bars beneath it. Get Bezier masking. Position it how I want it. Then get Ignite Spherical for the sphere looking, well, look. That looks fine. I'm gonna add uni.ecto to the bars. So I'm gonna get the default setting. Like that. Change it to green or turquoise. Yep. I might have to lower this a bit. What we're gonna do is decrease, is it decrease the detail? Increase detail, decrease the scale. So you just fiddle around with the settings till you get something you like. So high scale is like less warp. Complexity. So lower, let's see, glow settings. Outer thickness, lower the outer thickness. Okay, not by a lot. Okay. Sort out the scale. Kind of looks blurry, so there might be a softening setting on. Spill. Keep it like that for now. If you want to, you could add lighting to your character, but I'll do that in 1 second. I'm gonna get a white solid. Go masking. Bezier masking. I want to create like a white line. So we're going to get that, and then ignite spherical. Hold on, stick it underneath. I need that to bend where text is bending. And then add ignite super glow. And then a tint. Okay, we're gonna add overlays in a sec. I'm just gonna do some lighting for the character. So we're gonna do edge lighting. BCC edge lighting. I added it on the wrong one. Post blur. Lower that, increase this. Okay, maybe not by too much. Now, overlays. So we're gonna go scroll down where we have characters, and I'm just gonna go to like an overlay. Overlays. I'm blind. Okay. What would suit this? Dust particles would look nice. This overlay would look nice. I'm not gonna overdo it, I'm just gonna pick out a few that I think would look good. White circle build up. Okay. So place this above. Screen. So that's automatically that color, so it automatically fits in, but I'm just gonna change the hue of it a bit. There we go. My above. Yeah, there we go. Put the spill particles probably above everything else. Oh my god. Maybe above this? No, definitely not above the black bars. And then the white circle build up, I'm gonna add up here. Screen. There we go. For like a circle, and then I'm gonna do tritone. Green. This is a lot of green. Maybe balance it out with a bit of blue. Would look better. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm gonna add unsharp mask. A friend gave me some settings, so I'll use his settings. And then I'm gonna go to looks and just pick a random CC, whichever one looks clean, I guess. So I'm just gonna go through. That one's clean. So some of these are quite clean, but then some of them are too much. I'm not obviously... One that looks fairly okay, I'm just gonna adjust the settings for. I'll just skip to when I find one. Okay, there we go. I have found one. So I'm gonna stick it all on full. Just gonna see how it looks. So you can see that the glow is way too much, so I'm just gonna lower that. That's better. Now I just save it as a snapshot on my files, and that's how I make my thumbnails. Yeah. Bye bye.